show of hands. Thank you. The award, sorry. Welcome everybody to James Foster's 2024 and 2025 Awards Night. My name is Jace Campbell. I'm this year's Mr. Congeniality. Beside me is Easton Swinnerson, our Queenswell second princess.
Firstly, we'd like to start with a land acknowledgement. Livingston Range School Division is located on the traditional lands and territory of the Niitsitapi, Kainai, Piikani, and Siksika, the Blackfoot people, within Treaty 7 region of Southern Alberta. We'd like to ask all speakers to please say the recipient's first and last name when giving out awards, and that all recipients stay at the front for the photo.
Would the Governor General Academic Medal for 2024 presenter Jason McDonald please come up and present the award?
Good evening, everyone. It's my distinct honor and privilege to announce the Governor General's Academic Medal for 2024 goes to Taylor Watt.
Next, we'd like to invite up Jessica Allen to present the Independent Order of Odd Fellows Beaver Lodge number 27.
Good evening, everybody. On behalf of the Independent Order of Odd Fellows Beaver Lodge number 27 out of Stately, Alberta, I'd like to present the bursary to Dakota Campbell.
The Schulich Leader Nominee Scholarship Award presented by Jill Spencer.
It is my pleasure to give this award to the recipient, Jean Flitton.
Brandon Moore to announce the Senior Golf Awards.
I think I'm first here because in terms of coaching, I do the very least of any of the coaches here. But, and this year I didn't coach, except for Jenna organized it actually, because because of two sons on it, but anyway, I had a coach. I've been doing it for quite a while. As a matter of fact, I think it's the 20th anniversary of the time that we won the provincials. But in those old days, we used to have girls' teams and boys' teams. And I've taken girls to provincials as well, but we didn't even have a girls' team the last 2 or 3 years, so I have girls out there. Next year, I'll be shy. Also, want to talk about Jenna. I must mention Lee because without the secretaries, this thing wouldn't exist, nor would I have been any of the sports that we could do. Anybody who knows anything about a high school knows that the two most important people in there are the secretaries. Right, Lee? My wife was here for 25 years, she'll back me up on that one. All right, where were we? Yeah, we had very short things. We tried to practice and the weather was bad. We came out finally, it was really raining badly. And Jace Flitton ran up to the first tee and he did the splits like Sergei Bobrovsky and injured himself, I think. And then even during the tournament, the weather was terrible. But it was the first time for all the participants, or the team rather. We had Caden Smith, Jaden Flitton, Jace Flitton, and Dallin Blake were the players that we played down in McGrath. And the person who did the best that day, and the one who's getting the award today, is Dallin Blake.
Next, we'd like Jenna Flitton to present the Student Leadership Awards.
Not me.
Oh, sorry, Dawn Church and Sarah McLaughlin.
All right, we would like to recognize our hardworking leadership team who is responsible for a lot of the spirit building activities here at St. Foster. We have a long list, so let's get into it. Owen Andrews, Jennifer Dorkson, Jaden Flitton, Melissa Peters, Iris Simon, Harley Rich, Juliana Dorkson, Zoe Bubulik, Eric Schmidt, Janelle Simon, and Kai Woods. Next thing for junior cross country, we'd like to invite up Jenna Flitton.
So I was the staff supervisor that took the students down for the cross-country meet in October. I was not the coach. These kids run a lot further than I've ever run in my life, so I can't offer any tips. For junior cross-country, most dedicated goes to Elias DeForest. Hustle, Isla Gillespie. And for most valuable for junior cross country is Paisley Schuler. And then for senior cross country, our Heart and Hustle winner is Rylan Wiseman. And for most valuable senior cross country, JD Flippen.
Next week for the Volunteer Appreciation Award, Vaughn Henning will be with us.
Good evening, everybody. So we as a staff get together every year. We think about individuals in the community who have really helped support our students in achieving some really big things in the school. And this is a person who's receiving this award tonight that I really advocate for. Somebody who has donated their time, their vehicle, driven a lot of hours up to Edmonton a few times to help me out with some band tours and festivals. And also single-handedly functionally ran our fundraiser this year. This award for the Volunteer of the Year goes to Julie Swims.
Now we'd like Dawn Jersh to present the Community Business Award.
This year, the Community Business Award winner is somebody who has stepped up to help our breakfast program, and we would like to thank them so very much. Not only did they donate financially to our breakfast program, but they actually sent people to come and cook on a Monday morning. So we're so thankful for them. If you could give a big round of applause to Century.
Next, could Jason McDonald please come up to present the J.T. Foster School Culture Award?
So this year, we had a company reach out to us called NextGrad. You may have seen on the way in or spotted outside the gymnasium a screen with universities, colleges, and things of that nature on the screen. And just for putting that there, they gave us $500 to do whatever we wanted with. And so we identified a student who contributed to our school culture. Someone who demonstrates leadership, inclusion, is a rounded academic student. And I'm proud to award that to Zoe Kripowicz.
come up and present the NAT Promoters Memorial Award.
Good evening, everybody. On behalf of NAT Promoters, I'd like to congratulate Zoe Grublick for $1,500 first.
Next, we could Zoe Pinion and Callie Van Hilton, please come announce next year's Queen's Ball MC.
Hello, everybody. We are upcoming grade 11 Queen's Ball participants. Next year's grade 11 class is able to choose from our amazing staff members.
We are incredibly lucky to be able to choose our next year's Queen's Ball MC. Please welcome Mr. Henning.
Nextly, the grade 11 class had the chance to vote on who they want to MC their grad next year. Jason and I are proud to announce that for our class next June, it's going to be Christine Armstrong.
We'd like to get Greg Gannon come up and present the Junior B for grade 7 field volleyball.
Hello, everyone. I'm presenting on behalf of Coach Charlie Mappin, who is absent this evening. Most improved grade 7 girls volleyball, Chase Wazo. And our most dedicated goes to Sammy Stark. And finally, our heart and hustle goes to our Rankin Parker. Congratulations, girls.
Nextly, could Davina Comstock and JC Mosher please come represent the Junior B girls grade 8 volleyball.
Okay, so I've been on these before and I'm super long-winded, so I'm gonna apologize now. I'm Davina and I'm JC, and we were lucky enough to go to the grade 8 volleyball team this year. We didn't have high expectations of ourselves because we were newbies, we'd never coached anything. And so we didn't have high expectations of us or our team because we didn't know what we were getting ourselves into. But in the very first hour, this amazing group of young women shattered every expectation. These girls came prepared and came to play every day. There was such an eagerness to learn with a level of commitment unseen. Thank you, girls, for giving us newbie coaches a chance and believing in us. We hope we inspired you the way you inspired us. So tonight we come together to celebrate excellence, perseverance, and passion. We are presenting 3 awards, and we'll start with Heart and Hustle. This award goes to a player who gave it everything. Every time she stepped on the court, someone who hustled for every single ball and hustled hard, controlled the plays, and never backed down. No matter how tough the game got, especially when we were down 11 points in the semifinals, came back. But even more of her hustle, it was her heart that stood out. This year's recipient brought energy, determination, and a never give up attitude to every single practice and game. Sarah Longson. Courage, and a lot of heart. Congratulations on winning this season. Next, the Leadership Award is being given to a player who lifted her teammates with her positivity, led with kindness, and always played with purpose. Whether she was on the court or on the bench, she gave it her all and inspired everyone around her to do the same. Her willingness to learn and to adapt to any challenge we presented or the other teams presented proved that she is one heck of a coachable kiddo. She didn't do it for awards, she didn't do it for recognition. She did it because she loves the game and she loved her team. And she really is just a great human being. Congratulations, Tia Fenton. We remind us that being valuable isn't just about winning games, it's about lifting others, believing in the process, and making everyone around you better. And while every player on this cool little grade A team had given their heart and soul to volleyball this season, one individual had risen with remarkable consistency, leadership, and a huge impact, both on and off the court. You can't see this girl with volleyball in half times. It's an honor to present this year's Most Valuable Player Award to someone who embodies what it truly means to be great, not just in stats, but in spirit. This award is a testament to everything you pour into the game every single day, every moment. From the first jump serve, you nailed it, to the winning whistle in our final tournament, you led by example. You were the voice in the huddle and the fire that kept us pushing until the very end. Whether it was a critical day, a big bad block, or a red line hit, volleyball girls, you know what that means? You shifted the momentum. You showed up again and again. We admire your consistent excellence in all aspects of the game, from game-changing moments to reading the court and anticipating plays. But it wasn't just the numbers that made you the MVP. It was your undeniable passion for volleyball and your extremely hard work ethic. So on behalf of your coaches, your teammates, and all of us who watched you grow and lead this team, you've earned this. Congratulations, Maya Fenton. So let's give them all a round of applause, or as Mark likes to call it, Chinese American.
Would like Brent Gabby to come up and, and show, oh my.
And announce the junior A girls grade 9.
Okay, on behalf of the grade 9 coaches, the grade 9 girls volleyball junior A's, presenting for Katie Adrian and Raylene Pitek squaring off on. First off, most improved, Addison Wickett. Sportsmanship, Delaney Houston. And then finally, our hustle, Julie Wee.
Nextly, could Sonia Torres and Beverly McNutt please come represent the junior boys volleyball?
So I want to start by saying it was a privilege to have Svante come and help me coach this year. Svante came because he loves the sport, and there was no high school guys team, and so I didn't get to coach those guys. I got to coach the young guys instead, but Svante came, and I don't know if you know, but I have a little bit of knee issues, and so there was lots of, I don't know, maybe over the last 20 years, I haven't been able to jump and block and some of those things. And Svante provided that for these guys to give them a really good chance to see what it looks like at the next level. And so just a round of applause and thanks to Svante. All right, so grade 7, grade 8 guys, it's a little different than coaching high school guys, but I think this group of guys has a lot of potential as they move forward. It's interesting to watch as these guys, as the season starts, and some of them, you know, are third day of school, they haven't touched a volleyball maybe ever, and by the end of October, there's some really good things happening. I want to start with Heart and Hustle. This young gentleman at the beginning of the season did struggle a little bit with what it looked like. Guys were encouraged they could underhand serve or overhand serve. By the end of the season, this was one of my strongest servers. Always hustle in practice, always hustle on the court. Cared about everybody, cheered his face off when he was on the bench or on the court. Couldn't have done what we did without Chance Cameron. This next guy showed up. Probably took me a couple of weeks to learn his name. He was so quiet, and he'd say it and I'd go, "What was that? Okay." And I, you know, asked the other guys what his name was, but this young lad shows up to practice every time, does exactly what you ask every time. Couldn't ask for a more committed athlete. Not only was he committed, but he's also very kinesthetically aware. So that means if you say to him, "I need you to put your hand up high, not down here, and hit," he goes like this, and that's exactly what he did. Very unassuming young gentleman, and we're going to give most dedicated this year to Landon Annette. Last guy on our list is leadership. You'll notice that I didn't have the most valuable player because at this age, quite often it changes from game to game. And sometimes people are involved in other sports, so they can't make every game. But this young gentleman, every time he showed up, he provided leadership. Whether it was on the court, off the court, whether it was at practice, he worked hard every game. And sometimes it was prior to going to hockey practice, or he'd already had 4 hockey practices in a tournament. He showed up to the game, and it didn't matter. Also, a lot of talent. And I'm really looking forward, and I really hope these guys play a game next year. And I get invited back to coach because I would love to coach this group again. But leadership this year, without a doubt, was to Levi Patrick.
Next, I'd like to invite up Korean Border Jane Torres to present the Senior Girls Volleyball Awards.
excited.
I thought I was supposed to remember this stuff. I couldn't tell you who's done what and for how long, so. All right.
I'm so sorry.
For most improved for the senior girls volleyball, we'd like to call on Dylan Nestlin. And for our sportsmanship, we would like to call on Haley Creason. Senior girls. And for our Heartland Hustle, we would like to call on Janae Blades. So we will take this on our behalf.
Nextly, could Courtney and Deanna please come present the Western Communities Foundation Exceptional Achievement Citation.
Hello. This award, established by Western Financial Group, is not just about financial aid. It's about recognizing the strength, resilience, and inspiration that the recipient has embodied. This person has had to overcome many challenges and has shown remarkable perseverance in the accomplishment of her goals. Please join us in giving a warm round of applause for True Glimmer.
I'd like to invite Jillian Spencer to present the Livingston Range School Division Grade 12 Career and Technology Award.
I'm pleased to give this award to a student who has earned a majority of their CTS courses in a particular strand and who has demonstrated the desire of advancing in a selected trade throughout their time here at J.T. Foster. Brady Burns.
Nextly, Shane Barrett, Sylvia Welsh, and Jill Wild will come present the junior grade 7 and 8 girls basketball.
Hi, everybody. First and foremost, we want to thank Brent Yanni, Jennifer, and Chataway. I don't think that any sports teams would survive without the amount of work that they do behind the scenes between buses and schedules, jerseys, tournaments, and everything in between. So a huge thank you to them. I want all of you athletes to make sure you thank your parents. It takes a lot of time to be running around in this school division. It's a very broad spectrum of places we travel, and I know that they do a lot of work to make sure you get where you need to go. Okay, our awards. Our MVP is going to Taylor Wiley.
gamers aren't here tonight. And our most improved award is gonna go to Rankin Parker. The recipient of our Heart and Hustle Award is here tonight. She's going to one of the quickest girls I've seen on the court. She played more minutes than most, and we could always count on her to give it her all. And we never had to worry about her gassing out at any point. Our Heart and Hustle goes to Katie Downs.
I would like to invite Angie Conway to present the Junior A Girls Basketball Awards.
Joey Pinio is also helping me present today. I had the privilege of coaching the Junior A girls basketball team this year. It was a fun season full of learning and growth. And as always, a healthy dose of sass and shenanigans with the girls. I was lucky to have 3 assistant student coaches, Faye, Shelby, and Zoe, and I was especially grateful for them, their role modeling and leadership after I sustained a knee injury. I'm so proud of all the girls and hope to see them continue growing as athletes and sharing their love of the game. As tough as they made it for us to choose, these are the players that earned a bit of spotlight.
Most improved. This award is going to a player who showed up every practice and game ready to learn and push herself. She made her growth a priority and applied every strategy the coaches gave her. She never went home without first asking what she would work on next. Her brain for the game evolved as instinct, and she was an asset to the team. Most improved was to Sadie Keeley. Okay, most dedicated. The player receiving this award showed commitment to both personal growth and the team. She demonstrated a strong work ethic, embraced challenges, and consistently pushed herself to improve. Her steady presence, positive attitude, and ability to set the pace made her a dependable teammate. The most dedicated award goes to Addie McGinn.
Heart and Hustle. This award is going to the player who brought relentless energy and determination every time she stepped on the court. She made her presence known and never gave up, playing hard to the finish, no matter the score. Her competitive and fierce attitude was contagious and even had fans shouting, "You're an animal." The Heart and Hustle Award goes to Lauren Lundberg.
Nextly, we would like to invite Jason McDonald to announce J.T. Foster's Lloyd K. Tavers Student Leadership Scholarship.
Melissa Rook to announce the junior boys basketball.
So I had the privilege of coaching the junior high boys basketball team this year, and I had the help of Janae Blades and Aaron Robinson, and without them, I wouldn't have been able to do it because I don't know how much about basketball. But I really wanted the boys to be able to play. So when it came to choosing awards, I left it up to the girls since they did most of the heavy lifting for the team. So I'm I'm going to read what they wrote. This is from Janae. She said, "This year I was privileged enough to coach with an amazing group of kids alongside my good friend Erin Lawson and Melissa Rook. I will say that over the season, I saw each player grow as an individual, better their basketball skills, and come together as a team. Although the scoreboard didn't always work in our favor, this team always kept a positive attitude, tried their very hardest, and celebrated the small wins. On that note, one specific individual stood out to us as the most dedicated player. Dedication requires showing up to practice, playing to the best of your ability, and showing a true love for the game. This player always enjoyed the game, and you could tell by just watching them that he was always wanting to better his game. The most dedicated player we chose was Cole Brook." The next award goes to the player that showed the most try and work ethic all season. This player was so coachable and always the first to finish the drill, not because he was trying to show off, because he just put that much effort in. So for the most heart and hustle award, we've chosen Miguel Sidero. The most valuable player award is often mistaken for the highest score on the team. However, this award really represents the most well-rounded player. One who is not only a high point scorer, but a team player and a leader. From the very beginning of the season, this player worked hard on perfecting his technique. He played every position with heart and would enter every shift at 100%. This player was an asset to the team on every level, which is why we've chosen Landon Annette as the
Now I'd like to invite Jason McDonald up to present the J.T. Foster's Lloyd Capper Student Leadership Scholarship.
It's my distinct honor and privilege to announce the Dr. Lloyd Capper Student Leadership Award this year. Will go to Zoe Kroglich.
Jason McDonald will also be presenting the Princess Diana Humanitarian Award.
It's also my honor to present the Princess Diana Humanitarian Award to Iris Simon.
We'd like Brad and Shannon Wickett to come up and present the Junior Vacuum Awards. And Senior.
First and foremost, a big thank you to Lee and Jenna and Brent for, as always, doing sports, and Jenna's helping us out on bus trips with quarter calf muscle. Laura, that was another big help for us in schools. So if you don't know, we're always in 2 or 3 different schools when we go, so it's a big thanks to those parents that step up and volunteer and help us. So thank you very much.
Also, we'd just like to make mention that our junior badminton team got all 3 banners this year, so well done. For junior badminton, our most improved goes to
Our sportsmanship is going to a doubles team, Chance Cameron and Coulter Stick. And our most dedicated is going to Abby Higgins. For our senior awards, our most improved is going to Owen Andrews. Heart and Hustle, Grayson Graves and Caleb Eisner. That's true, yes. And our most dedicated is going to Anne Montana. Next, we would like to welcome Amy Gillespie to announce the Margaret Foster Scholarship, all around senior high student. All right, good evening, everyone. My name is Amy Gillespie, and I have the privilege of serving as the chair of the Clifford Illinois Scholarship Foundation. One of the responsibilities our committee holds is choosing the recipient for the Margaret Foster Bursary. This bursary was established many years ago in memory of the late Mrs. Margaret Foster, a dedicated teacher and wife of J.T. Foster. It serves as a tribute to her lasting impact on education and our community. Each year, grade 12 students at J.T. Foster are invited to apply by submitting a written summary, highlighting their interests, goals, and accomplishments. The bursary is awarded to a well-rounded student, often someone with a passion for a career in education. This year, we were fortunate to receive a number of outstanding applications, which made our decision very challenging. After careful consideration, the committee is pleased to announce that the recipient of the 2025 Margaret Foster Bursary is Iris Simon.
I would like to invite Jessica Alombai to present the bus driver bursary.
On behalf of the Nanton Bus Drivers, it is a great pleasure to present the bursary to Sandra Chataway.
Next, Sue Mark to present the best performing youth musician.
Well, this award, actually, I started many years ago when I was This was my first home for 25 years. And I taught band program here for 15 of those years. So I introduced the Best Performing Musician and Overall Musicianship Award. I had the luck during a couple of the earlier years of my retirement, because I retired in 2013. Not sure what that looks like yet, retirement. But during a couple of those years, I got my arm twisted by Staveley Elementary School to come and teach their music program. And this is where this young lady that is receiving this award started with me in music and Staveley. It gives me great joy, Zoe, to present you with the Best Performing Musician.
Now I would like to invite Bridget Jones to present the Overall Musicianship Award.
I went into the band concert the other night and was amazed, as I always am, at the quality of the playing and the enjoyment of all groups, all three groups in the music. And that's a great tribute to your leader. The best performing overall musicianship award goes to someone who's a good player, a skilled player, and who helps the band out, who is a great contributor to the morale of the band. And her name is Zoe Kubri.
Next, could J.R. Comstock, Mike DeVisser, Todd Olson, and Wyatt Olson come present the senior baseball.
So I kind of got left here by myself again tonight, so the hockey game's on, so I lost a couple guys. Anyways, the season started out with bang. Literally, we lost one of our starting pitchers, first game in Fort McLeod with a broken leg, which put us back a little bit. And then throughout the season, we learned that we're playing against academy ball players and American Legion ball players. So the true high school game is kind of gone now, and it's frustrating. This year, our games, it was unbelievable. In 10 of the league games we played, we led in 8 of them until about 5th inning. And then we had some troubles. So, but overall, the team played really, really well. I'm proud of what they've done, what they've accomplished. I'm looking forward to next year. We've got a pretty good, solid group of kids. We got Mercy a few games, which cost us some extra play time, but we learned a lot. And so this year, I picked 3 awards that I thought was kind of for this team, and because we did have some new players again. The first guy that I think was our most improved player was Will Hugh. Secondly, our sportsmanship award, this young fellow showed up to games and practices, and it got to the point where if he made a mistake, he'd look at me and all he'd do is say, "Shut up." I had a good laugh on my face every time I got to talk to him. He's a great kid. He's good with his teammates. He worked hard. And Caden Smith. And lastly, this year, I didn't choose an MVP for the simple fact that at any one given time in our sport, there's an MVP. And the game of baseball is very up and down. But I did have one player this year that came to practice, worked hard to practice, set up the ball diamond for the games, dedicated himself to learning, dedicated himself to the game itself, and wanting to be the best that he could. I stuck him in multiple different positions, and at the very end of the year, the last game, I put him in a position that I never thought he'd be willing to do, and I put him in as catcher, and he did unbelievable for that game. Ended up with our MVP of that game. Anyways, this player is Austin Lundberg.
I would like to invite Bev McNutt to present this junior and senior track fielders.
So first of all, I don't really coach track and field, I just help Brent facilitate it, but I don't think always that athletes understand how much Mr. Danny, Mrs. Chandaway, and Mrs. Clinton do for us as coaches. Brent has all the equipment ready back there for me with a little chart that says you need to make sure that there are 4 javelins and 6 shot puts, and he has measuring tapes already. But the biggest part of that is during phys ed class when he teaches them all how to play all of these sports. And I think we have a great program here at JT in all of these athletics. We just don't have enough bodies to do all the sports all of the time. And I think, Brent, you deserve a huge thanks on behalf of our community for all the work that you do in phys ed classes, does the elementary school, in preparing our kids for these athletics. Thank you. Having said that, junior track and field, our most dedicated athlete this year was Katie Spencer. Katie was always around, and she was even helped teaching hurdles and had the measuring tape. She could break the field. Didn't matter what it was, Katie was there. Besides working on her own stuff, helping all the others. It was awesome. Heart and hustle goes to Haley Brinston. Haley learned a new sport this year, and you know what? She would come up to practice and for an entire hour would work at throwing that discus, and wasn't going pretty to start. But by the end of the season, she got the hang of that thing, and it was going quite a ways. And the dedication, sometimes she had her sister with her, I was having to worry about that too. It was awesome seeing you there all the time, the commitment you have. Thank you. The junior high MVP is someone who got the aggregate winner for a junior high and just an incredible athlete. You've seen that here before, Maya Fenton. Senior high, the girls didn't even bother coming. It was all guys. And this year we did, we had young lad who came back. He was doing sport or doing track and field in grade 10, came back this year, actually performed very well. Most dedicated goes to Katie Weed. This young lad didn't have a really good districts performance, struggled a little bit with some of his events, couldn't quite get where he needed to go in terms of throws and jumps, but kicked butt when it came to zones, finished first in high jump, is headed to provincials. Jesse Jones.
Motion approved.
This young lad actually had the opposite performance, but an outstanding performance at districts, broke 2 records and finished first or second in all 4 events, right? Went on to districts. There was some organizational issues that caused a little bit of a bump in his path, but again, performed well at districts. Our MVP goes to Robin Wyman.
Next, could Sophie Laviolette come up and announce the Parent Association's Christina Bursary.
Good evening, everyone. On your this. Anyway, Jen is supposed to be here tonight, but she couldn't, so I will be announcing the winner of our JT Foster Parent Association Casino Bursary. I'm honored to offer this bursary to Zoe Krahulik.
We'd like to invite Jillian Spencer to present the NMAX Scholarship 2025.
The recipient of the NMAX Scholarship Award for year 2025 is Jamie Clinton.
Next, we'd like to invite up Santana Thom to do the junior high and senior high rodeo.
I imagine she's away for rodeo, but so junior high and senior high rodeo. I'll start with most improved. For junior high rodeo goes to Carter Elliott. And most dedicated for junior high rodeo goes to Lauren Lundberg. And heart and hustle for junior high rodeo goes to Sarah Long.
these participants are at rodeo right now. Most improved goes to Aaron Longson, sportsmanship to Maria Blaze, and most valuable to Maddie Keaton.
Now I'd like Mayor Jennifer Hanley to present the Doucette Reading Bursary for J.D. Foster High School and Senior High.
For the junior high, we would like to give it to Bailey Dover. And for senior high, it goes to Hazel Gardner. Jason McDonald and Justin Spencer will do the most improved students.
Great. Lots of celebration here with these students. We, as a staff, get together and discuss who deserves these awards, all very deserving. I'm proud to announce our most improved student, starting with grade 7, Carter Elliott. And our most improved grade 8 student, Isaiah Martinez. And our most improved grade 9 student, Julia Wade. Most improved grade 10, Lily Johnstone. Most improved grade 11, Asher Schmidt. And most improved grade 12, Katie Lee.
I'd like Ryan Clinton to present the Nan Boosters Citizenship Bursary and the Harry Goodell Memorial Scholarship. And the R.D. McDonald Bursary and Boosters Award.
Okay, thanks. I'm here representing the boosters. I guess I was asked to come up and speak. At first, I had no idea what I was presenting, so I asked my wife, and I said, what should I say? And she said, well, just keep it under 20 minutes. And so I said, 20 minutes? And she said, yeah, well, 20 minutes. She said, you've got a beautiful voice. People just love listening to you. So I think I'll start off just by getting into a little bit of the history of the boosters first. Okay, Ryan, don't worry about it. No, I haven't memorized the awards, but I will tell you what the first award for, Nan Booster Citizen Bursary, is for students who've demonstrated good citizenship and leadership within the school and their community. And this award goes to Jennifer Dirksen. There's 2 for each one. You know that. And Lyle Iris Simon. You just want a picture of me, I guess. Okay, Harry Ruelli, Memorial Scholarship for students who are well-rounded, compassionate, respectful, hardworking, and have a positive attitude. The students will be going into a trade or technical program. And the first winner of this is Alexander Chadwick. And the second one is to Hunter Portis. R.D. McDonald Bursary. This will go to senior high student attending post-secondary school who are well-rounded, compassionate, respectful, hardworking, and have a positive attitude. The first choice is a student going into an ag program. The second choice is a student within an agricultural background who completed a green certificate program and worked on a farm or ranch. I'd like to present the first one to Stevie Blades. And the second recipient, Marshall Williams.
Next, to present the junior and senior athlete of the year, Greg Yemi.
Okay, so athlete, Jason Foster Athlete of the Year. Before we get too far into that, it's really important to take a minute, and I know some of our coaches have snuck out already, but looking around the room, even from previous years, we've had coaches that have been here in the past, new coaches this year, coaches that have come back, and the parents that support all the athletics here. We appreciate that, for supporting the athletics of Jason Foster, so thank you. So when selecting the athlete of the year, we kind of look at athletic performance that occurs in the community, in the school itself, of course, and all things that encompass what would make up what you'd want to have as someone to be the athlete representing your school. So in junior high, our female athlete of the year is Julia Williams. And our male junior high athlete of the year, Beckham Clinton. And for senior high, I think we have two. I think one only there is our female, but I don't think she's here today, Janae Blake. And our male athlete of the year, Rylan White.
Now we'd like Jillian Spencer to present the Dorothy Burton Memorial Bursary Award.
This year's recipient of the Dorothy Burton Memorial Bursary goes to True Lover.
Next, could Sheena Reed please come up to announce the Linda Maynard Volunteer Award? Oh, and the Dusty Cricker Memorial Award.
Lynn Maynard and her husband Ed bought Manton News in the mid-1970s. And she hit the ground running. She was the editor, Ed was the publisher. She covered everything in the community, including weddings. Sometimes the marriages didn't last as long as it took to get them into the paper, but that's a different story. She covered every event. She was everywhere. And she grew to love Manton and all that it encompassed. And after her years at the newspaper, she went on to manage the Manton Food Bank. She taught herself how to play piano when there was no organist at their church. She was a founding member of the Nanton Animal Protection Society. She was active in the Nanton Ministerial and the Nanton Quality of Life. She managed the Operation Christmas Child, and the list went on and on and on. To remember her, the Nanton Literacy and Learning Society developed the Lynn Maynard Volunteerism Award. With this, we encourage the next generation of volunteers who will support their communities and help those around them. We give $500 to a grade 12 student who shows Lynn's wonderful qualities. $400 of that goes to the student, and $100 goes to the nonprofit group of their choice. All the students have to do is write an essay about themselves and their volunteer activities, get a couple of letters of support from teachers or community members. We had 2 great submissions this year, and so we're going to give out two awards. The first person, she's not here tonight, True Glover. She participated in Queen's Ball, and as Queen, she took on all the responsibilities of that role. She's helped with the Nanton Ag Society at rodeo events, swinging gates, helping in the office, and doing whatever is needed. True is going to give her her $100. She's going to donate that to the High River Healthcare Foundation. And this is where I would hold up and look for her. The second person, Jaden Flitton, has been involved in J.T. Foster student leadership, helped with the Relay of Life, founded a chess club, taken part in Queen's Ball, and Jaden has taken the skills of public speaking to compete in New York and has continued to advocate for the importance of public speaking and related programs. Jaden is going to donate to the Love for Lucas account to help support fellow schoolmate Lucas Marchbank, who is currently battling stage 4 Burkitt lymphoma. There's the big check. Thank you. The next one is going to be a little hard on me. I've been counting down this day for years. Dusty Crick died 2 days after New Year's, 1978. His family had a get-together, and Dusty was riding behind a snowmobile in an inflated inner tube. He came into the farmyard, and he hit his head on the bumper of a truck, and it was a freak accident. He was gone in the blink of an eye. Sometimes we don't get enough time. Dusty's parents started this award in 1978, the year that he would have graduated, the year that he died. Eventually, over the years, it was taken up by the Friends of Dusty, made up of many of his classmates and other high school friends. We're going to retire this award today, making this the mark of the class of, when the class of 78 turns 65, retirement age, a whole career of Dusty Awards. I have to tell you, this isn't an easy thing for any of us. Even in the last few weeks, some of his classmates and friends were having cold feet. Maybe we should continue it. It's kind of hard to turn off the light and close the door, even after all these years. We've been lucky growing up in a school like J.T. Foster. You know almost everybody and form friendships to last lifetimes, even if those lifetimes don't last that long. So for those of us who were left behind, we became closer. But we didn't have counseling for traumatic events at that time. And it seemed as if once the funeral was over, life was just supposed to continue on. And it was really hard. And some of us spiraled. Things are different now. And I'd just like to mention that if any of you are struggling, for whatever reason, please reach out. Talk about it. There are resources. There are people to help. We don't want anybody to go through what we went through. Now, Dusty, he wasn't the best student. He did like to have fun. And usually he was in the middle of some of the trouble that was going on, and there was a lot of trouble back then. He had a great heart. He was kind and he was funny, and he had this big smile with these sparkling blue eyes. We have a lot of stories about Dusty. The Dusty Crick Memorial Award recognizes that the person we end up cherishing most isn't the top athlete or the guy who gets the top marks, but rather the person that always had a kind word, had a laugh you could hear 40-some years later, who helped his friends and acquaintances without question, who said hi to everybody that he passed in the school hallways, and who was the person that you thought of as a friend, not just somebody that you went to school with. It's not a bad legacy if the mention of your name still makes people smile after all these years. This $200 award isn't a huge amount. It goes to a grade 12 student voted by their peers as having the qualities that Dusty had. This award recognizes that sometimes nice guys shape our lives more than what we realize. We don't require that this award is used for post-secondary education. We want you to use it for whatever your dream is, whatever your passion or your adventure is. But just please let us know. You can let Lee know, and she'll get in touch with me, and I'll pass it on to the class of 78 and the Friends of Dusty, and we'll add it to this story. We do have some funds left over after this year, and we're planning on having a memorial bench put in at the new school after it's in place, and hopefully you'll all get a chance to visit him there. This year's Dusty Crick Award and the final Dusty Crick Award goes to Lyle Iris Simon.
Next to present the Greg Dawson Memorial Scholarship is Kate Chapman.
Hello and good evening, everyone. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Tate Chadwick. I was lucky enough to receive the Greg Dawson and Gordon Watt scholarships last year. I got a chance to talk to Diane and Sandy about Greg and find out just more stories and how I can relate to them. As many of you know, my mom Lee works in the office, so did Sandy. Or Diane, sorry. Sometimes I get in trouble, don't know how. And I'd end up in the office and Greg apparently had the same problem. We both our moms just too busy, phone their dad and see what happens. Usually that would shut me and Greg up. Like me, Greg was a goalie, but Greg was so much more. He was a stand-up person, a pillar of the community. He would do anything for anyone, for any reason. I think it's important to keep this tradition going. Just in the memory of Greg Dawson and Jordan Wild, you know, through memory shared with people that knew these guys or family members, parents. It brings the community close together and they have set such a good example for everyone involved. I'm pleased to be able to present this year's Greg Dawson Award. We do have 4 honorable mentions, so if you please come up when your names are called. Janae Blades, Alexander Chadwick, Jane Flynn, and Ryan. Pleased to remember, this year's recipient of the Greg Dawson is Faith Lambert.
I would like Jason McDonald to call and present the Livingston Range School Division Grade 12 academic award.
It's my pleasure this year to announce the top academic award goes to Jaden Flitton.
And again, Jason McDonald to present this year's valedictorian from the Nantwich District Lions Club.
So this year, we are fortunate enough to actually award this valedictorian award to 2 of our Regent Foster students. And so with that said, I would like to congratulate Faith Lundberg and Jaden Flitton. And ladies and gentlemen, as we come to a close of another incredible Jason Foster Award ceremony, I would like to take just a moment to reflect on what tonight truly represents. This evening's more than just handing out certificates and trophies and medals. It's a celebration of everyone's hard work, perseverance, and growth, and amazing spirit of our students here at Jason Foster. As a school and as a community, we cannot be prouder of what each student here has accomplished this evening. Whether you received an award here tonight or not, know that your efforts have not gone unnoticed. You're the heart of Jason Foster, and the future you're building is bright. To our parents and our families and our supporters, I want to thank you for being the steady hand behind our students. Your encouragement makes a world of difference. And I especially would like to, tonight, I didn't add this to my little speech, but as I saw people coming up here, specifically our coaches, we value you so much here, and I think they deserve a big round of applause. And of course, an event like this does not happen on its own. I would like to give a very, very special thank you to someone who works tirelessly behind the scenes to make this evening not only possible, but truly exceptional. She does this year after year. Our incredible administrative assistant, Lee Chadwick. Lee spends countless hours organizing, planning, and ensuring that every detail for this evening is just right. Her dedication and care are felt throughout the school every day. And as Mr. Moore said, they are the heart between Mrs. Chataway and Mrs. Flippen. They are the heart of our school. So thank you to you both. And to our students, keep striving, keep dreaming, and keep being the incredible people that you are that makes our school a special place. I'd like to thank you all for joining us this evening. And I'm going to choose the students to do a draw. Zoe, would you like to join me? Come on up, you're going to draw for our door prize. Give me a shot. I believe it says JC Mosher. JC Mosher. Thank you for coming, everybody. Have a wonderful evening.
Good.